Have you ever felt like you're not reaching your true potential? Have you been bombarded with thoughts of negative self-talk, self-doubt? Well, what if I were to tell you that it is possible to overcome all of these, for you to unlock your divine feminine energy? And it's really quite simple. My name's Lisa, and I'm from Divine Frequency Sanctuary. Here we have simple meditations that will help you realize your true self, love your true self, be your true self, and understand yourself in a way that will help you understand the whole world in a completely new way. And I know it can be done because that was me several years ago. And I have moved from somebody who did not trust anything that they felt. I didn't really know who I was. I thought I did, but I didn't. And I've now moved into a position of inner security, inner confidence, and being convicted of my own convictions, understanding who I am to a degree that I now trust myself. And what if I told you that you could get there too? And it's really not that difficult. Well, first of all, I want to talk about what divine feminine energy is. What do I talk about when I mean that? Our inner goddess. Well, our divine feminine energy is already within us. And we have the potential to connect with that divine feminine energy all the time. Yeah, divinity. We have that potential all the time. But we don't know how to do it, or we can't sustain it. And in order to be able to sustain that connection with your divine feminine power, you have to grow. You have to build a relationship with yourself. So how do we do that? And that's where we have meditation coming in. So you are actually giving yourself a few minutes a day where you can connect in silence to yourself. And in this modern day, it's pretty hectic. Work, kids, school, circle of everything that we have to do. And we don't actually give ourselves enough time. And I don't just mean time sat in front of the TV or scrolling on our phone. I mean time that's dedicated just for us. And it doesn't have to be long either. And spending more time with yourself, spending quality time with yourself, like you would spend quality time with your children, is as important for you to develop and foster a relationship with yourself so that you can start to understand how you feel. You see, being your true self and understanding your true self has got nothing to do with thinking. Nothing to do with thinking. In fact, thinking is the complete opposite of being our true selves. Our true selves, when we were born, didn't think, as I've said before. You know, we didn't come into this world thinking. Thinking was something that we attained from humans, human thought. But actually, we don't come into the world like that. So we have to get back to that state of thoughtlessness. And that state of thoughtlessness is where we are truly connected to ourselves. By understanding yourself, connecting to yourself, you can then start to feel how you are. By feeling how you are, you start to then trust your feelings. When you start trusting your feelings, you then start to develop doubtlessness. You trust yourself. You don't have doubt. You trust your decisions. You trust your decisions based on your feelings. So our divine feminine energy is something that we have to nurture back. It has, and it is within us. It's already there. It's ready. It's a mechanism that we were born with. And all we have to do is enlighten it again. And we enlighten it by spending time with ourselves. And we can do that by spending time with ourselves in meditation. Now, you don't have to spend long. So some of my meditations are actually very short. And the reason they're short is because you don't need it to be long. It's much better to have 3 to 5 minutes of focused attention on yourself than it is to have 20 minutes where you're actually focused for a minute and the rest of the minutes they're just, you're busy thinking and wandering around. So sometimes it's actually better for it to be a short meditation. So all you have to do is put your hands out, because in that moment, putting your hands out means that you're open and you're receptive. It's that simple. When you have your hands open, the divine feminine energy responds to you, to your desire, and that's it, you're connected. Okay, so now you can feel. If you'll put your hands out with me now you can feel. Put your attention on top of your head. Your hands, feel your hands. Feel your head. Now feel your heart. Now relax. You know, and it's that easy. And now you can start to feel how your body feels. You can feel what's going on around you. You can hear things better. Your focus becomes better. Your clarity is stronger. And doing this every single day, you start to develop those feelings, those, what's the word? Thoughtlessness. There you go. You develop your thoughtlessness. And by developing your thoughtlessness, you connect. There you go. You see, it's that quick. And now you have to then grow into maintaining that connection. And it won't be long, it maybe won't last very long to start with, but if you keep doing it and keep practicing, connecting with yourself every single day is really, really important for your spirit. It's important for you to nurture yourselves, especially in the very beginning, because just like with anything that's growing, it needs to be nurtured. And in that nurturing, you will reap the rewards of spending more and more time in thoughtless awareness. Being in thoughtless awareness is being with your true self. And that space then grows wider and wider and enables you to have more and more time for connection. Is click on one of the meditations below my channel, and I'll put a link up in the description up there or down there, and let me know how you feel. Let me know if any of this resonates with you, if you feel, yep, that's definitely me, and if you're ready to move on in your journey. There's also a link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you for the next one, whether that's a meditation or a video. But in the meantime, have the most truly wonderful day.